All right, so a lot of people have been talking about Angel Reese, and if you are new, please don't forget to subscribe, man. It's your boy Benji, bro. Come on. Anyways, um, Angel Reese has done numbers. She just announced she's going to the draft. She recently, after the loss to Iowa, went and had a media session, and she was supported by her teammate Flau'jae Johnson. And Flau'jae was telling her, "Man, y'all sit there and try to paint this narrative of her as if she's some huge villain. She's not a villain. She's a teammate of mine. She's actually helped me excel on the court. Cool." And then Angel Reese went and said that she felt like she was not being fairly treated in her season. We can listen to her.
I don't really get to stand up for myself. I mean, I have great teammates. I have a great support system. I got my hometown. I got my family that stands up for me. I don't really get to speak out on things just because I just try to ignore, and I just try to stand strong. Like, I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been threatened. I've been so many things, and I've stood strong every single time. And I just try to stand strong for my teammates because I don't want them to see me down and like not be there for them. So I just want to always just know, like, I'm still a human. Like, all this has happened since I won the national championship, and I said the other day I haven't had peace since then. And it
That's pretty
sucks.
crazy.
But I still wouldn't change. I wouldn't change anything, and I would still sit here and say, like, I'm unapologetically me. I'm gonna always leave that mark and be who I am and stand on that. And hopefully the little girls that look up to me, and hopefully I give them some type of inspiration that, no, hopefully it's not this hard and all the things that come at you, but keep being who you are. Keep waking up every day. Keep being motivated. Staying who you are. Staying 10 toes. Don't back down. And just be confident.
Okay, because she was talking about she's been sexualized, etc., 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 etc. She doesn't feel like she's getting a lot of fair treatment when it comes to the regard that people are giving her. I could agree. I think that she has been villainized. A lot of people, as she's blown up, especially on social media, have been taking a lot of things she's taken that she does off the court and, attributing that to her play on the court. But I also don't think that that's new. I also agree that her speaking on this type of stuff right after she just lost the game is kind of bad timing, and it might come off a certain way. Given Rangers and them talked about that, and I think that's true because, like, it paints a scene. You just lost a big game. You have your teammates sticking up for you, and you're like reflecting on your whole season, all the work you've put in, the ups and downs of the team, everything, right? And you did all that to then come to an interview and, like, that's all hitting you right now. And then after that, I don't know what the question was asked, but she's now having to speak on stuff that has to do with her being outside of the court. Don't think it's fair. But truly enough, bro, she has been getting a lot of comments, and I think attention directed to her, how she is outside of the court. I mean, when she was popping out with her boyfriend doing TikToks, oh, you're not focused on basketball, da 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 da. She was doing all these campaigns. Oh, you're not focused on basketball, but I don't think that's just exclusive to her. You have plenty of these athletes, bro. If Ben Simmons today posts anything about an island, then the comments will get atrocious, right? So I don't think that there's an exemption that has to do with anyone in sports, particularly in basketball. The social media wars are insane. If LeBron James today posts, LeBron James could be at his son's basketball game after a Lakers loss, and y'all will attribute that to, oh, he's not focused on the game. That's why we lost. Da, 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 da. We missed the playoffs because LeBron James was at his son's games. Just dumb stuff. All right. And I think that's a two-edged sword that she signed up for because, like, you are on social media, you blowing up and getting money off social media. So it's unfair that people are regarding all this stuff from you or holding it in such a high regard. But I also can't argue that they are or why they should or shouldn't be. Because just like I'm saying, you getting money off of it. So you have to show a little bit of your life probably to get the internet to relate to you, to get to engage. But if you're trying to say that she should be a villain because she was holding the L sign on her head during the UCLA game, you don't know what was said in that game. Trash talk is regular. You know what I mean? When Stephen Curry is running up and down the court doing this, y'all don't get hurt about it. Waving by and mocking Boldireva after you flop to get a call on their fifth foul. They're having a heated matchup. I respect the competitiveness and the attitude. No, you don't. But even the mocking. Kobe used to do it and rub people the wrong way, but I respect it. But it all goes out the window when you come out here playing the victim because your team lost. Keep that energy all the time, but respectfully shut up. Don't think that is true. Because, like I said, there's a difference between her playing on the court and exhibiting emotion, but then you get off the court, and now I'm getting a lot of hate for things that don't have to do with the court. I don't think she's the only person that gets that type of hate or that type of energy, but she can't be mad about it. Girl, you get... Like, she's not the only person, but it's not fair that she should get, like, be overly sexualized and get, like, threats that had nothing to do with her playing on the basketball court. At the end of the day, it is what it is. She gonna be sitting there talking smack. What would she sit here and talk smack for? She just lost. What are you talking about? So I think everybody's painting him as narrative for no reason.
Different.
All right, let's talk.
Hey, man. Y'all know my car videos hit different. You know, y'all know the videos that I make when I'm in the car, it hit different. You know what I'm saying? This is why people don't like Angel Reese. We don't like Angel Reese because she victimizes herself any chance she gets. It has nothing to do with her being a black woman. It has nothing to do with her looking like a cute mosquito. It has nothing to do with anything. You know what I'm saying? She victimizes herself any chance that she gets. I guarantee if she would have won that game today, she wouldn't have mentioned anything about the death threats, her being sexualized, or all the other stuff that she said during that post-game interview. She wouldn't have said any of that if she won the game tonight, and y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't got nothing to do. Nobody is racially being prejudiced towards her. It's just, man, be a fucking professional athlete. You know what I'm saying? Because you're about to be a pro. So be accountable for that shit. You lost. It's okay. It happens. Don't be on social media spreading these victimized ass narratives about your personal life because you lost. You wouldn't have did that if you would have won. We know that. So stop. That's why people don't like Angel Reese, because she victimizes herself any chance that she gets. But when she wins, she talks all the shit in the world. That's why.
Like I said, how do you talk trash after you just won? You know what I mean? After you just lost, what are we talking about? You're just gonna say you lost, and she didn't dominate the competition. It was technically her competition. She did dominate that matchup, but the other shorty was doing solid too. So she had 20 rebounds. The other shorty, the big from Iowa, which I think fouled out. She had a good game too, offensively. Angel had 17 and 20. But, if you were comparing her matchup, which it wasn't her matchup, but if you would compare her matchup to Caitlin Clark had 40 and 12. So, in the day they lost. She can go up there and say, hey, yeah, well, old girl couldn't guard me. But, she fouled out and they lost. So, I just think, like I said, it's just bad timing for the interview. If she would have came out and said this like a couple days later, then it would have been what it was. But I think it's just because, like I said, this may have been a question that got asked, and then it led up to this moment. I don't think that she's a villain. I think that y'all don't really like people that talk smack, because Patrick Beverly gets on the podcast and talks smack. Draymond Green literally hits people when they get on his podcast right after that. A woman can't be in a bikini. She loves playing the tough, trash talking player on and off the court. Also, always creating narratives when there aren't any. But since the image wants to portray the public, she cries for being mocked and harassed. Shut up. Right. The threats and remarks only came up after the loss. I'm not giving in to that while I'm winning. We lost. Season's over. I'm about to go play in the WNBA. I do want to let y'all know, whatever was asked at this moment, while my heart is already feeling the weight of this season, I'm letting y'all know. Y'all been talking crazy about me for the last couple of years. But that's what it is. She's in a situation where she can't win if she tried. What do y'all think? Leave in the comments below.